In the top stories, Medal of Honor bestowed on 15 nationals. National Security Advisor encourages public to invest in their own protection, and Prime Minister Joe shows appreciation for youth on exhibition. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Make this season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. Get all you need with a cash loan of up to $20,000 and pay nothing for 90 days. That's right, you pay nothing until 2024. Plus, you can enter to win up to $20,000 in the Ready Cash Mega Money Roadshow. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Apply online at shopquartz.com or visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash store and make the season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
In cricket, there are a few essentials: a bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Kyla Berridge. 15 persons received national awards, medals of honor, in keeping with the National Honors Act for their service to the nation during an investiture ceremony at Government House on Wednesday. The honors for the Medal of Honor were presented to each person or a representative by Governor General De Marcella Liburd, GCMGJP, in the presence of government officials, family, friends, and well-wishers. The names were revealed during the 2023 National Heroes Day observance address by Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew. During the ceremony, the Prime Minister thanked the recipients and commended their contributions to nation building.
But I want to take this opportunity to really recognize the recipients this morning, the recipients of the Medal of Honor. We are here to extend, on behalf of our nation, our gratitude and gratefulness to all our recipients for their sacrifices. And for that, we are deeply, deeply honored.
The prestigious Medal of Honor was conferred upon Felix Hodge for his contribution to law enforcement, Sidney Matthew for his contribution to music and sports, retired Police Commissioner Austin Williams for his contribution to law enforcement, Joseph Liburd for his contribution to law enforcement, Janetta Morgan for her contribution to education as a teacher, Astona Brown for her contribution to public service, Lennox Douglas for his contribution to law enforcement, Charles R. Davis, Ronnie Rascal for his contribution to radio and music as a DJ, Margaret Douglas for her contribution to education as a teacher, Lynn Williams for his contribution to culinary arts, Alistair Williams for his contribution to culture, Alva Bradley for his contribution to broadcasting, Donald Freeman for his contribution to sports and community activism, Lieutenant Colonel retired Patrick Wallace for his contribution to law, Austin Deco Huggins for his contribution to sports in the area of football, Altagracia Nero for her contribution in entrepreneurship. National Security Advisor in the Ministry of National Security, Dr. Lionel Rollins, is encouraging the public to invest in their own protection by taking measures to ensure their safety. Dr. Rollins, who formed part of the panel for a press conference hosted by the security forces on Tuesday, said law enforcement cannot do it alone.
The public, the citizens, need to take some drastic measures to protect themselves, and it's not, we're not asking them to engage in warfare or to arm themselves, but there are things that they can do. First of all, if you can afford it, put a camera in front of your house, on your house. Secondly, we can use our G2, use our common sense. There are things that you can avoid, places you should not go. If you went to a place and you feel unsafe, don't go. Follow your gut feeling. These are things that are practiced all over the world. If you know that you have a child, 12, 13 years old, and yes, it's Christmas time, it's the carnival time, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you haven't seen him, there's a problem. Even before carnival, it's 10 o'clock at night. You don't know where your daughter is or your son is, it's a problem. So we need to do these things to protect ourselves.
He encouraged persons to communicate with the police in efforts to keep the country safe.
Law enforcement, the military, national security will be there and we will respond. But that makes us reactionary. We are doing some things and putting them in place so that we could be more proactive than reactive, which is what we want. But we cannot do it by ourselves. We would need the help of the citizens to protect themselves as well. And also, by protecting themselves, they can give us necessary information. Like I said, if you see something, say something.
The National Security Advisor said work needs to be done to develop trust between the security forces and the community. He encouraged persons to find ways to relay information that might be helpful in crime fighting.
They need to be able to establish that trust with the police and the military, of course. But in terms of us working together, they have to tell us things that they know. We have 50,000 people in 68 square miles. Everyone knows everything. We should be able to pass on information. The commissioner just mentioned about a program to protect people. It is there, and we have used it and can be used anytime we want. So people, don't be afraid to say something. If you see something, say something. If you're that afraid to talk to the police, go out and speak to your pastor. They can get that information across to the police and the defense force or to national security. Speak to your pastor. Your pastors are trusted people, and they can bring that information out to you. That's what they're there for. Speak to a trusted person in your community who you know you can go and talk to, who can bring that to the commissioner or the commander.
Dr. Rollins was joined at the press conference by Commissioner of Police James Sutton and Commander of the St. Kitts Naval Defence Force Lieutenant Commander J. Anthony Camry. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew has expressed his appreciation following a visit to the Youth Art exhibition at the Department of Youth at the Cable Building on Tuesday.
What I've seen here today is indeed impressive. The students have demonstrated a high level of competency. And when you look at the art exhibition, you feel so proud that we have such talented young people in.
He noted that the 40 art pieces, which showcase historical sites, green energy, resource conservation, and areas of natural beauty, are the product of positive energies being channeled to capture the government's vision to create a sustainable island state. The art pieces are available for sale until the end of November, and the public is encouraged to visit the exhibition before it ends. The exhibition is open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Unsold art pieces will be purchased by the Office of the Prime Minister to showcase the artist's work to diplomats.
We will buy them, and we will use them as gifts when we present to other countries, visiting dignitaries and so forth, so that they can get a taste of local art by our young people.
The Prime Minister, who has a keen interest in art, was gifted 2 paintings by a friend in recognition of his birthday on November 22nd. Other paintings were previously purchased by individuals. After the break, police investigate double homicide in St. Peter's, and St. Kitts and Nevis secures promising bilateral engagements on the sidelines of the inaugural CARICOM Saudi Arabia summit. Stay with us.
Hey! This Christmas is all about you. Yeah, boy. Flow with the joy and better value. Together, imagine all we could do. Prizes and offers inspired by you.
this holiday season. Get 2 Samsung A04Es for only $299 EC when you sign up for a family postpaid plan. Enjoy up to 60 gigabytes of data, unlimited WhatsApp and YouTube.
This Christmas is all about you. Telling your boy, Flow brings the joy and better value.
Flow, connecting hearts and homes this Christmas. Visit discoverflow.co. Conditions apply.
Get ready for the biggest, the best blowout Black Friday weekend sale of the year. Horseman's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Home Store on St. Kitts and Nevis, along with Horseman's Auto Accessories and Spares Store, are bringing you unbeatable deals. That's right, from Thursday, November 25th to Saturday, November 25th, it's 3 days of non-stop saving. Enjoy a whopping 25% off store-wide at Horseman's Furniture and Appliances, Ashley Furniture Home Store, and Horseman's Auto Accessories and Spares Store. We're talking biggest savings, best deals, and blowout discounts that you won't find anywhere else. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's all happening at Horseman's Furniture and Appliances, Ashley Furniture Home Store, and Horseman's Auto and Accessories and Spares Store. But wait, there's more. Terms and conditions apply. So be sure to swing by the stores for all the exciting details. The bigger, better Black Friday blowout 3-day weekend sale at Horsewood Furniture and Appliances, Ashley Home Store, and Horsewood's Auto Accessories and Spares Store. Hurry in and grab those incredible deals before they're gone. See you there. Prepare for a home transformation like never before. Get ready to renovate and celebrate this weekend at Horseman's Building and Nevis Centers, your ultimate destination for all things home improvement. We're unleashing the 25% home makeover extravaganza, where you can save a remarkable 25% on selected items throughout our store. Upgrade your living space, unleash your creativity, and turn your dreams into reality with the finest building materials, cutting-edge tools, and expert guidance, all at an incredible discount. Whether you're a do-it-yourself enthusiast or a professional builder, our wide selection and unbeatable prices will leave you inspired and equipped to tackle any project. So mark your calendars for November 23rd to 25th and be part of the Renovate and Celebrate event. Together, we'll elevate your home to new heights.
Meet the Johnson family, living a good life. How are they able to afford all this? By switching their mortgage to National. And you too can take advantage of this great offer. Yes, National Bank's Switch Mortgage will make your dreams a reality with the lowest interest rates guaranteed. You will have more disposable income than ever before. Imagine the possibilities. National Bank Switch Mortgage makes all the difference. Come home to National Bank and get your Switch Mortgage today.
Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply.
50,000?
$50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win, and win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. 2 homicides were committed on Wednesday when a double murder occurred in the St. Peter's area. 3 persons were shot, according to police. 2 died on the scene and the other was transported to the Joseph and France General Hospital. This follows Sunday's shooting death of Wilbert D. Pemberton, also in St. Peter's, in the vicinity of a mechanic shop. Police say he was accosted by an assailant while walking down the road and shot multiple times about the body. More information on the most recent incident will be given as details become available. More national projects are expected to be funded by the Saudi Fund for Development, resulting from sideline meetings held during the CARICOM Saudi Arabia Summit with key Saudi officials. According to Press Secretary According to the press secretary, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew and the Saudi officials discussed financing renewable energy initiatives, establishing a desalination plant, training programs for government officials, and scholarship opportunities. One of the projects to be funded is geothermal exploration in St. Kitts and Nevis. After in-depth conversation with His Excellency Sultan Al Mashad, Chief Executive Officer of the Saudi Fund for Development, he pledged to provide funding of US $20 million, which is required for the completion of the drilling work for the geothermal project, and expert engineers to oversee the design and construction of the desalination plant scheduled for 2024. The Prime Minister also held consultations with His Royal Highness Crown Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman, Minister of Energy, who extended an offer for scholarship and capacity development in the areas of energy, water, agriculture, and food security. Prime Minister Drew extended his gratitude to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for their generous commitments and collaborative spirit towards St. Kitts and Nevis. Former Minister of Government Lindsey Grant, who was convicted of battery of a police officer and assaulting a police officer on November 14th, was ordered to pay fines on Wednesday, November 22nd. For each charge, he was instructed to pay $1,500 EC dollars, 3,000 EC in all, or be imprisoned for 1 month. The fines were paid at the Magistrates Department on Wednesday, and Grant was discharged. The charges stemmed from an altercation with officers of the St. Kitts Nevis COVID-19 Task Force that occurred on January 8, 2022 at the Last Lap Bar in Bird Rock. In videos that circulated on social media, Grant's voice could be heard threatening the officers, and a blurred image of Grant stepping toward the camera, forcing an end to the video. Coming up in regional news, Caribbean Development Bank to participate in COP28. The details when we come back.
Unleash the power at Horseman's Auto Parts and Accessory Center. Get ready for the biggest event of the year, the Power Up and Roll Out Battery and Tire Sales Event. Feel the power.